guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and in today's video we're gonna do my January favorites. I don't think I've ever done a video like this before. If you guys are interested in this channel, I do post every Mondays and Thursdays. I post random videos. I go from like cleaning with me, grocery hauls, these types of videos. I do all sorts of videos across the board, so there's never a dull moment on this channel. Also, I do have a second channel called Life with Katie, and over there I film like my daily life. I film my pups and my cat and what I do around Florida with my husband. So if you're interested in that, I will either leave a link down below or I'll just have the channel name on the screen, so go ahead and check that out, my second channel. So in this video, I'm just going to go ahead and name off a couple of my monthly favorites. I don't have that many favorites this month. When I sat down to write down what my monthly favorites were, I was like, I don't have that many, or that I can recall that I have that many. So, hopefully as the months go on, my monthly favorites list grows a little bit. But, like I said, I don't have that many, which is probably a good thing because I have been trying to cut back on like spending, like buying things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into like what I've been loving this month so far. As I'm recording this is January 23rd, so the month is not quite yet over, but it's soon enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. This is in no particular order, but the first thing on my list is podcasts. I've been binging podcasts. I've been listening to podcasts. I've been obsessed with podcasts. I've been listening to podcasts for a very long time, but just recently that's all I've been listening to. I haven't really been watching television. I'm waiting for two shows to come back from their breaks. I'm waiting for School Spirits and Ghosts to come back. School Spirits comes back I think this weekend, and Ghost comes back next month, so I'm super excited about that. But podcast is where I've been binging. I literally binged Unfiltered with Zane and Heath. From wherever I left off. So I went from like Unplayed, so like I didn't like binge their whole thing, but I like binged all of it. And then I'm binging basically Unfiltered with Zane and Heath, Alicia Marie, and Remy Cruz, or Remy Parsons now. And then I also listen to like Pod Meets World and all their little spin-off shows that they have. So like podcasts are a very big part in my everyday life. I listen to them at work. I listen to them at home. I listen to them while I'm just doing everyday tasks. I was actually listening to one before I started this video. I was listening to Ryder Strong and Will Friedle talking about Trader. I've never seen that show. I have no interest in it, but I love the banter between the two. So, I swear, like, anything that they put out, like, I would listen to. So, podcasts, I would have to say would be, this is in no particular order, but, like, podcast is, like, very high up on my list. I have, like, two actual items that are my favorites. Everything else is, like, well, no, three. I have three actual items that are my favorites. That way I can get into the ones that are items and I can show them to you. So, the next one is my favorite author. I've been reading the Freida McFadden books. That kind of leads into like one of my other favorites, but Freida McFadden is like one of my favorite authors. I've read The Housemaid, Secrets, Inmate, The Teacher. Now I'm reading The Wife Upstairs. Now I'm reading The Perfect Son. I have The Tenant in my to be read list, and like all her books are to be read. Like I wish I could listen to the audiobooks, but like I like the reading part of it. And so Freida McFadden, one of my favorite authors. I've also like read like I've listened to Geneva Rose's books on audio before I got into like reading, because so that goes into my next favorite is my Kindle. So I got a Kindle for Christmas, and I will not stop talking about it. So actually the current book that I'm reading is The Housemaid is Watching, which is funny. So I got this Kindle for Christmas. So I've been reading this a lot, and I love it. I highly recommend, if you're not a reader, honestly, this, and I think they're called e-readers, like electronic reader or some kind of thing. It really helps me because like they're the same size. Like the book doesn't change in size, which is nice, and like it's very compact. I don't know if you guys can see, like it's very compact. So like you can slip it in your purse, you can take it on the go with you, and it's nice, and then you can like read it, which you guys probably already know this, but like you can like read it in the sunlight, and it doesn't like, oops, the viewing does not get messed up, is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, I've been loving the Kindle. I've been loving reading the Freida McFadden series, or she only has one series, but I've been loving reading her books, is what I'm trying to say. And I can't get enough of it. We went to Walmart. Here's a little side tangent. We went to Walmart last night, and we were just like looking at the books. And I'm not gonna buy like a physical book because like when I won't read it, I would read it on the Kindle. But I was like looking at books, and I was like, oh, I didn't know she had this one. So I took a picture of one of them, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to read this one. But like I have other books that like I want to read, which I find hilarious. If I remember, like I'll put up the book that I took a picture of, but I kind of find it hilarious how I'm like in the middle of like technically 2 books that I'm reading of hers, and I'm like, I want a third. But anyways, that's besides the point. I love my Kindle. I love Freida McFadden. I can go on and on and on about the Kindle and how great the Kindle is, and how everybody should have a Kindle, and if you're not a reader, you should get one, and all of that. I honestly don't. I think I got like the signature paper white signature color edition one. So I got it in this jade color, which matches the case, and I absolutely love it. Which is funny, I haven't looked up Kindle cases, which is new. Like, I'm surprised because I have 2 iPad cases, and I have like a crap ton of phone cases, and you would think I would get something to match all of them, because I can always get like a iPad case to match my phone and my Kindle, but I haven't yet. So I think that will be on my list to do. Anyways, moving on. So since we're on the subject of electronics, I have one more electronic that I've been loving that actually I think I will love forever, are my AirPods. My husband got me these for Christmas. My Kindle I got from my in-laws, but my husband got me my AirPods for Christmas, and obviously I use them every day to listen to my podcast and my music, and I freaking love them so much. I would open them right now, but I don't want the audio to connect, and yeah. But anyways, this case alone is very like it's very magnetic, and I love it. It's MagSafe. My husband actually bought the same case for himself because his cases kept breaking, and I love it. I don't technically use the little clippy like I should, but like I freaking love this case, and I'm the type of girl that wants like 17 different cases, but when I find something I like, I don't tend to buy more than one case. So I really like this one. One of my favorites. It's probably be the only time I'll say it's a favorite, because I will probably use, like, it'll be every month's favorites if I keep putting it in there. So, but just know this is up there. So these 2 things I feel like I will be loving very much. So also, I don't know what series the Apple AirPods are. They're not the newest ones. I think they're the 30s. So I'm not 100% sure. I suck at that. Okay. Alright. So my last favorite would be my DIY planner. A planner hates to see me coming. I'm the type of girly that will buy a planner, use it for a couple of months, forget about it, not use it, just waste the time, go back to it toward the end of the month, and there'll be like 3 months that are like nothing's written in it. So I was like, you know what, instead of buying a planner, because I was like trying to figure out what planner I wanted, instead of buying a planner, I was like, I had to talk with myself. I was like, yo, you have a bunch of notebooks, use them. Because one, my husband mistaked the notebooks for a planner, and he's like, you have planners already. I was like, no, they're notebooks. He's like, same thing. So I was like, you know what, he's right. Which I do give him credit when he's right. Like, I let him know he's right, you know. Like, I'm not the type of wife like, don't tell my husband he's right. Like, I do let him know when he's right. So I'm not gonna like zoom in too much on this, but like this is like the layout that I started doing, and then I don't think I switched it up too much going on, but I feel like in February I will, and I will show you, because like that's what I like about the planner, is like you can change it as time goes on. So like I have all of January like marked out, and then like I have like, and then because I was using front and back for the month, and then I have like this page like, you got this, you know, which I do. And then so I started like February, you know, like on its clean slate. So I just did like the first week of February just to see how I like it, and then we'll go from there. And then I did add like a little note section this time. So that's so far what I've been doing. I don't have like large sections in the planner, just because there's days that like, okay, like this. There's days that I won't even write in it. There's like days I won't even write in it. So like I'm not gonna have large sections, you know. So I'm like, why would I have large sections? Because I'm not gonna write my to-do list in here, because my thought processes, and because we're gonna be like, that's overdoing it. But I'm just trying to use up these notebooks. So my thought process is, I have a separate notebook for my to-do list that I can just jot down everything that I need to do around the house, that I also put my grocery list in. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this favorites video. I'm so sorry if I rambled on about some things, and I just get so passionate about like certain things and subjects, as you guys know, my planners. I'm just gonna start saying my planners because I have 2 of them apparently, and my Kindle. Love that. So I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, I post every Mondays and Thursdays. I couldn't tell you what time because I suck at the timing. I live in Florida, so it'd be like around 9 o'clock my time, so whatever time that is for you, just know. So I try to schedule all my videos to be 9 o'clock my time. I suck at the time zone areas, so there's that. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, and I will be safe, and hopefully you guys